My name's Anna Beach and I organise a swap shop in Hong Kong called Forever and Again, along with my friend Sam McDade. Sam and I got together one day and just thought it would be a good idea to start swap shops in Hong Kong. They didn't exist before that, so we thought it would be good. And we've been doing it for over a year now. We try to hold the swap shops bi-monthly, so once every 2 months, and we advertise the swap shops through Facebook, through our own email contacts, through our friends and family and things like that. We initially held them during the week in the evening, but we've now swapped that and started holding them on Sundays, just because they seem more relaxed, they seem more fun on a Sunday. People aren't so rushed after work and they can bring their stuff to swap much easier than dragging it to work and then coming afterwards. We charge $60 at the door and all that money goes to charity, and we pick a different charity for each swap shop. Clothes, it's like 90% women as well, so it's women's clothes, books, DVDs, household things that, people have got for Christmas or for Easter and they just don't want anymore. Oh, a whole range of stuff, but good quality stuff as well. We've had Marc Jacobs shoes, we've had Ralph Lauren shirts. People in Hong Kong are quite generous. It wasn't that good in London, I've got to say. I mean, Swap Shop kind of does both because, well, obviously people bring in stuff that they don't wear any longer, but someone else really might quite like to wear. And so those things get worn again, and some people might keep those things on for years and years, especially if they're good quality. And it does remind you that actually, if you are willing to and spend a bit more money on good quality clothes rather than clothes that kind of break apart after about a season, it means that other people can use them as well, or you can continue wearing them. So that's kind of one lesson. And the second one is anything that is left over, and we always get stuff that's left over, we give it to the Salvation Army. So it kind of gets reused as well. So it's another route to, charity giving. Well, hopefully it'll just grow. Sam and I don't want our swap shop to be the only one. We want other people to do exactly the same. And it is really easy to organise a swap shop as well. You just need to be online, you need a group of friends, and it will grow. And it doesn't really matter whether there's 10 or 100 people at the swap shop. You could do it at home. You wouldn't have to have a bar. You wouldn't have to, that's the hardest part of all the logistical aspect, I suppose, of the swap shops. But you really could do it at home. Or if you're a teacher, do it at your school or do it at your office. It could be done in so many ways. I think it's nice in Hong Kong because it's so new, and it would be nice to be able to build up more of a scene like that in Hong Kong, and I think it is happening. It's just it's a different mentality in China. A lot of people think that you shouldn't reuse. It's just, it's a different way of looking at things maybe than it was in London or in the UK, which is fine. It's just what we need to start changing that perspective and kind of instilling in people that actually it is okay to wear other people's clothes. I'm sure that will happen over the next couple of years. I'm sure it will. The more shops that do it, the better. Like a big thing in London now is, Topshop have vintage clothing. And vintage clothing is simply clothing that is being reused and being resold as well. If you come to a swap shop, obviously it's free. So I think maybe that's something that will start to grow in Hong Kong as well. We might see more vintage shops. Vintage is, extremely trendy in London, and I think it will start to be the same probably in Hong Kong.